Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today you join me on round 1 of the BW Motorsports GT7 Championship. This is what I've been telling you guys about that was coming up. I'm sorry that the video is now over a week late from when we actually did the race. I've had to swap my mic, which I will go over. But for now, yeah, this is round 1, Monza. My teammate unfortunately couldn't join, he had to work. We did the qualifying, I got a P8 in qualifying. I didn't capture the qualifying, but I have got the race, so I have added some replays and things in here. A couple of them were there but didn't join, so we start P8. A lot happens, so I have put replays and things in so we can go back through what goes on. So I'll cover a little bit more about BW Motorsports and that sort of stuff for anyone that's new. But right off the bat, we set off lap 1 and Signal, apologies if I get anyone's names wrong, but he basically does this. On the first corner, he dive bombs, nearly wipes me out, nearly wipes Jack Scotty out, and also takes his own teammate out, which is mental. I have put a replay in. He doesn't even brake until he nearly hits the back of my car. Hits Jack Scotty, nearly takes fast driver out in the Lambo, takes his own teammate out. This is a view from him. And you see, just whacks the brakes on as he nearly goes in the back of me. And away he goes. This happens on and off. Back to the racing now. This happens on and off. I'll show you the replays as I say. But what I did notice about Signal, again, apologies if I get anyone's names wrong, is he was very erratic, very all over the place. I don't know whether that was a bit of lag or what. Now, I was experiencing some lag myself, well, what I thought was lag. Here's another one, watch, he goes wide. Power straight into the side of me, no regard, no braking, nothing. Absolutely no control over that car whatsoever. As you can see, he's off the track, no brake lights, power, hits me. Still doesn't brake until now when he goes into the corner. Yeah, that's just another video, another replay, another view of it. Well, as you can see, his car is all over the place, so I thought I was having a little bit of lag. My car kept randomly just pulling to the left quite sharply. I am carrying damage as well, by the way, now, thanks to him. But yeah, after playing on single player and other games, I have noticed that my pad is still pulling to the left, and it looks like there's something on my pad, so it's not ideal. I have still been playing GT7. Just let Jack Scotty come through now. If you notice, I give him plenty of room. He's got the jump on me, so I just let him past. Don't want battling. I'm not here for battling and crashing into people and things. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to end up with a new pad. In the meantime, I have had to have a new mic because the mic that I bought was only a cheap mic, to be fair, but it was really quiet. I couldn't get it to work, and I was using OBS with it, and OBS just shit the bed, reset everything, all the filters I'd set up on it and everything, and I just couldn't be bothered anymore trying to go through it. I spent 2 nights trying to get it work, and I couldn't. So I've had a Blue Yeti mic. Anyone that follows me on Instagram, you'll see that I did put a picture on. So hopefully this is better and it's working out better, but that's why I've got this massive black thing in front of me now. It's a pop filter that goes on top of the mic. So let's just have a look at this. So me and Jack Scotty, you can see we're holding back because he is sporadic. Signal is, in my opinion, he's off the track there. Jack Scotty had the line, but he still manages to hit me and then hit Jack Scotty again. So I take my opportunity, I go through, to get out of the way. I think me and Scotty were just thinking the same, let's just get away. Very, very weird. You'll see it better now. I think Jack Scotty has got him on the line. I mean, he does brake, but he goes off the track, on the track into him, then into me, and then back into Jack Scotty, which I find bizarre how he caught up that fast and then hit the back of him. But yeah, remember that his teammate, he took his own teammate out, so it's very unpredictable. We don't really know, you know, what's wrong with the car. You saw then a little glitch as me and Jack Scotty sort of shifted to the right. I sort of just let him go past because he's dangerous. He's going to ride more than just his teammate off. So this one now, I just want to make very clear that I do not touch him. I have put a replay in to show that I don't touch him. You can see the front of my car go past there. He sort of glitches into the side of me, goes off the track, and spins out. Here's another multi-car view, but you'll see that he spins out. And it's a good job that we ghost when we spin out, because he then nearly takes his own teammate out again and brakes, worried, and then quits. Now, whether that's a disconnect or whether he quits, I don't know, but this is the guy I feel sorry for. This is his teammate on lap 3, pulls up, hazards on, and leaves. And I get it, because, you know, your own teammates just ruined your whole race. So, not fun. But anyway, he's quit, his teammates quit, 7 of us left. So, back to the racing. I will say that me and Jack Scotty both running the AM for amateur. As you'll see, very, very close racing. Clean racing, but very, very close. I do manage to get ahead, but not for that long, really. Another glitch there. Yeah, it was close. As you'll see towards the end, I have shortened the video, but as you'll see towards the end, well, towards the middle, there's quite a gap because of how Jack Scotty pits till I pit. There's like 45-second difference. But towards the end of the race, the last few laps, it was very, very close. He was catching back up, and I reckon he said it himself in the Discord that another 10-15 minutes it would have been a different race, which I agree. You know, we both would have had to pit again, but I think me and Jack Scotty were almost battling it out for who would be 6th in this, you know, in this race. I did find the BMW quite slow. I don't know whether it was how I was driving it or what, but the Lambo is something else. That thing was gone. So maybe car needs a few tweaks. I don't know. I don't know what's allowed on the BOP. Balance of performance. But I'll work it out, and you know, hopefully I can get my teammate. He will be joining on what is now this Sunday Cummins' 2nd round. Again, I'll be videoing it, guys. So for anyone that's new and you don't know, BW Motorsports, basically I signed up to SimGrid off watching Rory Alexander, EVS, watching his channel. Went on SimGrid, found BW Motorsports, joined the Discord, just stop them and watch Jack Scotty. Just a bit too much power there, puts him out. And then I go, and that's where the gap starts building initially. So yeah, BW Motorsports, I would advise go over and check them out, guys. Get on Discord, go and join up. They don't just do Gran Turismo, they've got ACC, Msport, I think Project Motorsport as well will be coming, and things. There's other games is what I'm saying. So yeah, great group of lads from what I can tell. We all, you know, we're all, I say lads, it could be women, I don't know, but great group of people, should I say. Very helpful. You know, I'm new to all this, new to PlayStation 5, new to GT7, new to, you know, I've played racing games and that, but not this. And they were most helpful. Discord, I'm new to all that, so yeah, very welcoming, very, very good. Go over, check them out, guys. So we're coming in for the pit now, lap 8. Didn't really have a strategy, to be honest. I started on racing softs. I switched to racing mediums, thinking they'd last longer. I didn't refuel because I got over half a tank. Maybe I should have refueled. But what I want you to pay attention to is this. This is how we came out of the pit. So as you can see, fast driver in the Lambo is sort of like ghosting into me. And that's normal. But due to me looking at where he was and thinking, is he going to unghost? Are we going to ride each other off? I go deep. I cut round thinking he was going to undercut me. And unfortunately take him off the track, as you'll see in a minute in the replay. So that was genuinely my fault. I was too busy checking my mirrors. I'm trying to get through my gears. I'm worried I'm going to crash into him if we unghost, because obviously there is a small gap just before where he drops back. And I'm thinking now, right, I'm watching him in the mirror, I'm turning, I'm thinking there, he's going to go under me. But no, I drag him off. That's my fault. So I hold back, give him the place, hold back a little bit, and then go. I mean, that Lambo will go without me either way. But just out of, you know, sportsmanship and that, and being fair play and all that, I didn't want it reporting. The incidents with Signal have been reported, and he has got like a major penalty, so he gets one more of them and he's out the championship. I know people might be thinking, oh well, it's just a game, but this is what we play for, this is the fun of it. Like I say, that's totally my fault. Hold back, let him go. He hasn't filed anything as I know of, so I haven't got any like penalty for it or anything. I think because I give the place back, it's fair play. And as I say, you know, that Lambo is fast. I just switched to the medium tyre, and I've been used to the racing softs, so my braking was different, my gearing was different. No excuses, it was my error. But yeah, go and check them out, guys. BW Motorsport, they've got other games. Get signed up, get joined in. The only thing I would say about this was, it can't be out top my teammate working on that. You can't help that. But this is a team championship, so there's 14 places, 7 teams, and only 9 of us started. I think it was 8 or 9 of us. Which is disappointing, you know, that all them places are full. There's other people that could race. They maybe want to. I get that people are busy, as I say, my teammate, but there is in the Discord a way that you can say that you're not coming. And nearly everyone except my teammates, I think one other, had put that they were joining, so it was a little bit disappointing that there wasn't loads of us in. I'm hoping for round 2 there will be more of us, and I'm desperately hoping that my teammate comes and joins in. So from this, yeah, on about teams, so Jack Scotty and Dansk GT, who's in 2nd currently, are a team. Nobody else on here had teammates, and Fast Driver has just left, so I bumped to 5th, which I've put a little replay in, because he did explain in the Discord that he did unfortunately get a disconnect, which is wounding. But as you can see, he comes around, boom, gone. You know, that's just unfortunate that, you know, that cannot be helped. But that puts only 6 of us left. So I'm gunning for P5. I'll be happy with, you know, P5. For the first race I was nervous. Never done anything like this before. And I think it went okay, you know. I don't think we've got the quickest car, but I think the more I play with this car, the better I'll get. And this week, I'm filming this a week and a day after we did this race, and I've been using today in the new daily races at Crocs or something like that in the new daily races. I've been using the BM and that. Don't really know what happened there. So I've been using the BMW and that as well. So I am, you know, I'm running with it and stuff. What, I'm 19 now. But yeah, you know, I do love the car. I like this track as well. there's going to be some tough tracks. I'm not expecting to do amazing in this. But the more I stick to clean driving, I feel like that might be my advantage moving further down the line. If people at Signal are going to drive like that, then, you know, I ain't going to be kicked out, I ain't going to have penalties taken off, etc. But as it currently stands, so in the Discord, we all, you know, went in there after and we were chatting, and, you know, obviously Fast Driver had the disconnect, which was unfortunate. Signal was boasting about wanting his dive bombing and different things, and, you know, each to their own. But yeah, it highlights to me that, you know, there is good drivers in this, and it's worth sticking, it's worth, you know, being involved. Then they put the standings up, so coming P5, I got 15 points. I think it's 15 points, but yeah, 15 points I think, and because Jack Scotty and Dansk GT are a team, they are currently winning with 33 points, I think it is, on the team league, team chart, whatever you call it. So yeah, I took part, I got 5th, it's not brilliant, it's not the worst. The main thing is that I enjoyed it. I was really nervous about doing it, to be honest. I was worried about what would happen. I didn't know how serious that, you know, it would be taken, if you get what I mean. And that's no disrespect to BW Motorsports or any of the lads. That's just because I've never done this before. And I was a little bit worried that, you know, if I get wrote off, are people going to get, you know, are they going to pay the price for it, or is it going to get ignored? But looking at what Signal did, 2 incidents were raised and he's got a major penalty. 1 more of them and he's out, so fingers crossed. It was just lag for him, you know. I'm not picking fault on anyone here, and I'm not, you know, I'm not about that. But it's unfortunate that he took his own teammate out, and, you know, his car was erratic. He wasn't braking where I think he should have been braking personally, and his car was all over the show, so it could have been a bit of lag, it could have been lack of control, I don't know. But it is what it is, and it's onward to the next one. So I'm jumping now to lap 31. Everyone sort of managed 31 to 32 laps. I've done this video with the replays, but on the replays it really annoys me that it doesn't show the timings between players, so that you could see how close Jack Scotty come back. And also it doesn't do the countdown, because there was only like minimum left. But as you'll see, this is mine and Jack Scotty's last lap. Although my checkered flag doesn't come up because the timer ends just after I go through it, so it just runs down so many seconds and then ends, and I take the P5. But you will see in a second that Jack Scotty does come into frame. So at one point there was a 47-second gap, I think, because of pitting, and it got back down to something like 3, maybe even 1 second in between us. So yeah, it was close. Hats off to everyone that did take part and did turn up. There he is, coming in the distance there. And you'll see him again in a minute, I think. But yeah, hats off to everyone that took part. Hats off to all the drivers. I can't comment, I didn't go through the whole replay for every car, so I can't comment on how things were for up above, if anyone was mint driving, bad driving, I don't know. I've just skipped through, so there I go through. That gives me the P5. I'll now jump to Jack Scotty because he was next through the line because the timer was out, so I got P5. Jack Scotty comes through the P6, and then our winner with pole is Nightmare Grenade. Congratulations to him. Next is TX Racer, who got P2. Again, congratulations. Then it's Jack Scotty's teammate, Dansk GT, who come through in 3rd. Again, congratulations. And in 4th, we have One Shot in the Aston Martin. And again, congratulations. Congratulations to everyone in this. It was real fun. It was real clean racing from my point of view, apart from Signal. And that little whoopsie with myself coming out of the pit. But again, as I say guys, it is what it is. We took P5, I was happy with that. Everyone sort of messaged on here, you know, but everyone sort of jumped onto the Discord and messaged on there. I don't know why, but as you see on the right hand side, mine says that TX Racer came first, then Dance GT, One Shot, Nightmare Grid. That's not what happened. That's not how it ended. How I just showed the cars going through was the final grid, how it went through. Nightmare Grenade did win. TX Racer second, Dance GT third, and One Shot fourth. So it was real fun. We've got another one this week. I will be doing hopefully a few more videos around this BW Motorsport stuff. This goes right the way through to March. But yeah, that is the video guys. Thank you to everyone who's watching. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. I'm currently looking for 50 subs. That's my goal, and I've currently got 35, so if you can help me with that, that's massive. Please like, please hit that notification button. Thanks to everyone that took part. Check out BW Motorsports, and until the next one guys, I'll see you again soon.